Hi, I'm Arto Leo. Welcome to VINK. VINK is a personalized custom labeling system that we've developed to afford you the opportunity to reduce your inventory with a minimum of expense on your part, no capital investment, a minimum of time invested by you or your salespeople, and we take care of all of the graphic work for you to present your wine in a personalized, private labeled gift. So, let me show you around. Well, what you've actually been looking at here is a touchscreen computer designed and built by ELO, which is a large company, and they are the technology leaders in this particular field, and that's why we're doing business with them. And they're part of our VINK package, so this actual computer will be in your winery, and as you've been watching, it's displaying labels and inviting people to come in and create their own label. So let me show you how this works. This is so easy. To touch here to create a label, see, here's our VINK Start homepage. Once they select a label, which they can pick out more labels by scrolling, and I'll use this one, and then you touch here to enter your print. And in this particular label, it's kind of better to, it is better to have the larger font in the bottom. So without taking the time to create a label, I'll just show you that you can change the script, and you have 4 options on script, and you can change the color. Same thing with the smaller one, like if you wanted to put the vintage on or your winery name on there. When you get your label ready, you touch the print your work and it shows you the label without the lines or the boxes, and this is what it's going to actually look like. And then they would depend on how many they wanted, but if they were to print 1 sheet, they'd come to 4 on a sheet. So then they would touch print, and then they would put in their name, touch here when finished, and then now this screen will direct them to call a sales agent in your winery so that the sales rep can approve the print, and it also keeps a complete log of the work that you're doing in your winery, so we will know at any time what label, what it said, and who ordered the print, so that your page count stays consistent and you know exactly what you're doing. So, and we do all of this with a centralized server. So there's actually no data in here, and everything is handled in a central server someplace. And this print log was generated so that you can keep track of your winery. You know what's going on. And let me just show you how this works. In this particular case, our test code, and you submit it. And what it does, it brings up the log that I was telling you about. This log is able to search also. So through our central server, we can search back even a year or so later to find out by the person's name, what day they put a label in, and what they said, so in case they want to use the same label or maybe make it a little different, so they could redo it. So that takes care of the log. And as far as the standard labels that you would print in your winery, now there's also, we have the capacity to do custom labels. Now our custom labels are going to be handled through an email situation, and we're going to give you a separate email address when you're a member, and we'll do the graphics for $25. We'll do custom graphics. So you may very well be able to charge $50 in your winery to do the custom graphics, and we're going to have a 3-time review for $25, and then we will send that print when it's all completed, or this print when it's completed, to your printer to print it up in your winery. And let me show you the printer now. Well, you can see the girls are working away over here getting the labels in. I came to show you the printer that you used to create these, the label that we just produced on a centralized server on the touchscreen. And this is a solid ink printer by Xerox. It's an 8650, and the reason why I've used Xerox and ELO are because these are the largest and the most reliable companies in the marketplace, and they're the ones that have the best technology. So the Xerox solid ink printer, I think, is the only solid ink on the market. And what this is an actual acrylic block, and you see it has an odd shape, so that this acrylic block is inserted into this printer, and the shape will only work in the right slot, so you can't make a mistake. Now this ink comes with your contract and in our partnership, in that Xerox supplies all of the supplies, as well as technical support, as well as whatever they need to do. Xerox will take care of it, or ELO will take care of the touchscreen, and VINK will take care of the software on the centralized server. So anyway, the solid ink printer is the best way and the most affordable way to create very high resolution, very detailed labels, photography, and custom artwork, like we talked a minute ago, as far as inputting the information, and we will print it up in your location once you approve it. And this solid ink printer is part of your package, as well as the 1,000 sheets a month that we talked about. And you probably won't use 1,000 labels, so that'll afford you the opportunity to do other artwork, and we'll do the graphics for you. And these are some examples of an invitation to a wine tasting. This is a detailed product analysis and explanation of promotional items. So holiday 15% off coupon, and this is for a wine tasting party, where it could be in your winery, and this would be a product display. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing. You're probably asking yourself, why would the wine, how do I keep my identity for my wine product? Well, the way we got this set up here, and you can do it a number of ways, is the back label is the winery's identification label, and this also contains all the government requirements as well as your logo, and we can do it up and we can print it up in your winery, so that you can put this on the back and take care of all of your requirements, and then leave that front for the 3.5 by 5 graphic, what they call fanciful labels, and will also help you get the approvals that you need to get that done. So that's the explanation of VINK, and how VINK can save you money as far as moving your inventory without a major capital expense. Just a monthly fee, and you can use this network printer. You can use this printer as a network printer, so that if you have custom graphics people in your location, they can go ahead and print up a number of things and whatever, and we just keep track. It'll keep track of the page count on the print log. So, and we'll have that information for you available anytime, so you can see exactly what's going on with all your different operation parts. Thank you for checking our video out. VINK was designed to provide your clients with a fun experience and a new opportunity for them to purchase your products in a different way. Gives them a reason to come back to your location for different occasions, and affordable as far as it costs you less per month to probably clean your operation than it does to provide VINK, which could reduce your inventory by as much as 30% just by being there. And once you get more proficient at it and the word spreads, then it's unlimited what the things that you can do with it as far as your advertising and everything else goes. Please go back to the click on the home page, the registration page, and provide us with your name and phone number, so that I can have a sales rep call you and explain how simple it is and how trouble-free it is for you to get involved with VINK. And we have the financing set up for the entire package, and it's a very minimum investment, and you could actually increase your sales by just providing a VINK membership in the equipment in your winery. Thank you.